Ladies and gentlemen, there's a story that recently came out that said the US is piling up on anti radiation drugs. And you know what? I don't put nothing past this shady behind place. That's all y'all do is dirt. So, in a shocking turn of events on Wednesday, the Department of Health and Human Services announced the purchase of Amgen's anti radiation drug in plate to the tune of $290 million. President Putin's threats of Armageddon, it seems, have finally begun to take their toll. America's not the only country taking Russia's threats seriously. Ukraine and other neighboring countries, such as Poland, has also begun to dish out iodine tablets in wake of the continued attacks. So, they are around a nuclear power plant over there in Ukraine. And this was in the news I seen earlier in the week. It was just one of those stories I read, but I didn't really do a video on it. So, Amgen's in plate drug, however, is the magic potion that promises to reduce the impact of nuclear contamination to the body. So, y'all, I'm going to show you what this looks like. Okay, so you can see right here potassium iodate tablets, 85 milligrams. So, there are 6 tablets per pack for emergency only in the event of nuclear accident. Trust me, if they use nukes, it is no accident whatsoever. And you can best believe that. This is not a test. Preparing for nuclear war. As part of long-standing ongoing efforts to be better prepared to save lives following radiological and nuclear emergencies, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services is purchasing a supply of the drug in plate from Amgen USA Inc. It was said. So they said this end plate is approved to treat blood cell injuries that accompany acute radiation syndrome, ARS, in adults and pediatric patients. Okay, so why are you purchasing this unless you know something is coming up? I mean, what do you know, USA? Not that you're going to come clean because that's just not your nature to do that. So, this is the announcement the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services made on October 4th in preparation for a possible nuclear threat. Well, the only ones talking about nuking, recently have been the Russians. All right. But they're fighting over there. So the US, for you to be stockpiling this stuff, you must know that Russia may have their sights on you if any nukes are used. That's what it looks like to me. So it comes, however, upon the heels of America's threat of a catastrophic consequences should Russia's president proceed upon the irreversible course. So America's just, I guess, making sure they got this in place. But y'all think about it: who's going to get this drug? They're not going to come to the hood to give it out, right? Trust me, they're very selective in who's going to get these drugs. Very selective. And we know it. It's not going to go to everybody. Amgen's drug Nplate is a drug typically used to treat. This is for nuclear fallout. So the company based in Thousand Oaks, California, did not create it alone. However, they worked together with Biomedical Advanced Research and Development Authority and the National Institute of Allergies and Infectious Diseases. More recently, it played a major role in acquisition of, that thing we can't talk about during the pandemic. All right. So they have taken the initiative to purchase the drug using the authority it was granted under the 2004 Project BioShield Act. The purpose is to protect U.S. citizens from, a nuclear fallout and any type of nuclear disease that you would get, which can get to and destroy human organs in seconds. Moreover, Nplate reduces effects such as bleeding following exposure to radiation. Uh huh. Considering the cost of nuclear war is human life, a motto on the anti nuclear war poster depicting a nuclear explosion proportionately announced that this is the enemy, not the Russians, not the Americans. For this reason, the mission of organizations such as MEDAC, a merger of two groups, is to speak out against war. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, think about it. Several months back, y'all remember how they were going out in neighborhoods with, propaganda and passing it out in New York, talking about, in the event of a nuclear attack, preparing people. Y'all remember when that happened? New York was probably one of the first places, and then there were other places in the country that did the same thing, if you remember. So this is not the first time we have seen them trying to make some sort of preparation just in case there is a nuclear attack. So I'm sure there are more things coming up, you know. So, thus, with President Putin and his generals may seem concerned, the US and its allies are shoring up for an unimaginable, the actual possibility of nuclear war. You know, as I grow older, let me just tell you this: I don't trust nukes in the hands of these folks here in America because they have given us lots of reasons not to trust them. I don't trust nukes in the hands of no other nation outside of Russia. I don't believe the people in control are wrapped too tight, and they shouldn't be trusted with nukes at all. As far as I'm concerned, none of you can be trusted with it. So, y'all, please tell me what you think about America and them stockpiling this anti-radiation drug in the event there's a nuclear attack. We shall see what's gonna occur ahead. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.